My name is João Pedro Conde, so I'm the president of the Department of Bioengineering. So I'm originally a chemical engineer, and then I did my PhD in the United States at Princeton University in electrical engineering. And after a couple of years at IBM in New York, I came to Técnico, where we eventually formed the Department of Bioengineering in 2011. So we are one of the more recent departments in Técnico. And bioengineering comes from joining the biological sciences background with all the engineering capabilities. So we use biological sciences and engineering to solve scientific, technological and societal changes. Okay, so we have quite a wide offer. So we offer 2 bachelor degrees, one in biological engineering and one in biomedical engineering. Then we offered an assortment of masters. So we have masters which are the direct continuation of these bachelors in biological engineering and biomedical engineering, but we also offer a series of master's degrees that people can choose after their bachelor's degree. So here we have pharmaceutical engineering in collaboration with the School of Pharmacy of the University of Lisbon. We have biotechnology, we have bioengineering and nanosystems, microbiology, which is also offered in a collaboration with several universities, several faculties of the University of Lisbon, and a master's degree in bioengineering focused on regenerative and personalized medicine. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of offer both at the bachelor's and master level. In addition, at this moment we offer PhD programs in biomedical engineering, bioengineering and biotechnology and biosciences. Well, Técnico is one of the top engineering schools in Europe, and as such we have a set of competencies that are at the same time broad, because we offer degrees in sciences like math and physics and chemistry, to engineering, all the engineering subjects, the ones in our department, biomedical, biological, but also of course you have civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical, computer science. The top schools are all similar and they are all different. In a way, I think studying in Técnico allows you to contact with the culture and activities of Lisbon and Portugal, while at the same time enjoying a top level education. Well, of course, there's a set of very good schools at university level in Portugal and in the world. I would say that Técnico combines a classical engineering education, so very demanding, math, physics, computer science, biological sciences if you want, chemistry, so a very classical engineering background, with at the same time a very modern offer in things like we offer. So biomedical, biological sciences, but also in computer science, robotics, aerospace. So I think we have these 2 aspects that are relatively unique. So classical background, an old history, an old experience teaching basics, with at the same time the ability to study modern subjects. I would choose Técnico Lisboa for this. So at bachelor level, we offer the courses in general in Portuguese, but there's a lot of opening to switching to English. Anyway, the professors are always available to help students that for whom the Portuguese is not the first language. At this moment, with the ability for students to do elective courses in the first cycle and second cycle, the offer in English is becoming very broad also in the first cycle. In the second cycle, there is no discussion. It's enough to have one student that is for whom Portuguese is not the first language, for the course to be offered in English. In my opinion, there is no such thing as an ideal student path. So there is a traditional one, which is to start with a bachelor's degree and continue with a master's of the same denomination. But I think this is a thing of the past. At this moment, students that do our bachelor degrees elect masters both in Técnico and outside, but we have a tradition for many years of welcoming people at the master levels in our courses. So it's really open to the student, and we have a lot of support to help you choose the best degree. We also offer minors in biomedical and biological engineering, and we encourage students to explore their own trajectories in the other, I don't know, about 30 other minors that Técnico offers. I just wanted to say that we are also, I would say that essentially 100% of our students does at least one semester abroad within the Erasmus or other type of programs. This is also very valuable for everybody. And we participate, just last week we had the opening ceremony of a double degree that we are offering in neurosciences with Bar Ilan University in Tel Aviv, in which the students do 1 year in Técnico and 1 year in Israel, depending. If they are Israelis, they do the second year in Técnico. And this is becoming more and more widespread. So after a long answer, the question is that you should feel free to design your own trajectory, and we are here to support these options. Yeah, we have a lot of examples, but I'll mention 2 examples. One of them was a person that did his bachelor's and master's in biological engineering, and was interested in applying what he learned through a company. And so what he did is that during the master's degree, he started applying in these competitions for seed money. They achieved this seed money, and they were able to be here in Técnico using sharing our research labs to do the first steps of their company, which was a company that optimized bioprocesses for biotech companies. After 3 years here, they were able to reach a stage in the venture capital development that they were able to open their own installations near Coimbra, and they are now one of the leading high-tech biotech development fermentation, so bioproducts for the European market. So that was very nice, and it's somebody, for example, whom we use for our consultative commissions that advise us how to educate the students here in our department. A second person that I'm thinking is she was a graduate in biomedical engineering, and in biomedical engineering we use the talents of every single department in Técnico, and we have a strong collaboration with the Faculty of Medicine. So biomedical engineering ranges from biological sciences to what we call biomedical systems, which has to do with looking with engineering tools at systems like hospitals and clinics. She was interested in this latest subject, so after the degree here she took an MBA in a different school, and she's now the leader of a private hospital group called Luz Saúde, designing all the aspects that have to do with the efficiency of this private hospital group. So she's also a case of success of an education that was at the same time deep in scientific and technological aspects, and broad, so that she was able to continue further her education and now be a leader in this quite large private group. I would like to start by a general advice, which is not to be afraid. Okay? Just think that you want to broaden your perspectives, you want to know that you can survive in a different environment, you want to learn new languages, meet people that are different from the people you've grown with. So just do it. Okay? I have done it myself, and I have to say that once I woke up in a different country with my bag, and I was, I asked myself, what am I doing here? But in the end I had the best experience of my life. I think Técnico and Portugal are definitely good options, both from the cultural point of view, societal point of view, and from the education that you can have. The second aspect is to look carefully at our offer, so that you choose something that that you have a passion for, right? I think choosing your studies because you want to make money afterwards is not unreasonable, but it should not be your biggest drive. Remember that many people that are now famous computer scientists chose this direction because they like to play computer games, right? So don't be afraid and follow what you really think will be your passion. And you can, of course, do this in Portugal, in Lisbon, and in Técnico. The problem with this question is that there are too many examples, of course, but I would say that just choosing two, our faculty is involved very strongly involved in the development of using microorganisms and cells to produce protein that can be used as meat. So meat out of microbiological origin. This is a project that has an enormous environmental impact, okay? Decreasing contribution of raising of animals to climate change, but it can also allow for sustainability as a life on Earth in the future, right? So this is something that we are very excited, and a couple of faculty members are working on this, so the meat from cells. A second example that we could discuss is the example that here we have a full set of faculty members that form their own group in regenerative medicine. So at this moment, when we are sick, we either take medicine, right, or in some cases somebody has to put a prosthesis, right? If we need contact lenses or artificial articulation, right, for our bones, you need to use some kind of biomaterials-based biomedical device. A different paradigm for curing disease is to force our organism to regenerate the organs. Okay, so this is research that involves programming our cells to regenerate organs that could be defective. So we have a large group working on this, also working with several hospitals to test and implement this different aspect of regenerative medicine, and I think this is also an example that in which our department can contribute together with many other researchers in the world and have a positive impact on human health. What I have to say now is the following. It's very rare in the world where you can join a very nice lifestyle with advanced science and technology. We often look at California as an example. You have sun and surf and advanced technology. I think we are in the condition of saying that in the southwest of Europe, in Lisbon and in Técnico, you can have the same perspective. At the same time, a place where you can have the Mediterranean lifestyle and you can have the advanced formation in science and technology that you aim. So that, I think, is a good reason to come to Lisbon and to Técnico.